What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 277 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
I got a dog in my party.
We got the Ray Trace Durag, Madrid Devon.
I got that dog in me.
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
And I got that dog on a plate.
Oh, that's where I draw the line. I'm not eating the dog.
After the Pokemon conversation, what's left to do?
Dog Pokemon are like dogs exist IRL, and I'm not eating them there. Like in this hypothetical Pokemon world, I am not even Fido because like that's a dog made of bread.
That dog is definitely getting ate.
Nope.
That's the main one I was talking about being on a plate.
I won't eat a Growlithe or a Poochyena, but like Fido.
Fido is the main one I'm talking about.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Metroid, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Persona. We get really deep into Final Fantasy XIV healing conversation.
It's coming back.
And we learn what Pokemon number 69 is. Alright, well, you're boss fighting through the beginning of the recording. It'll be great for the video viewers. You get to watch Chris persevere in Persona.
Yeah, look at that alliteration.
Alright, so Jalen, why can't you were saying
Persona 3 is not going to be my game of the year.
it came out last year, so it could be your best old game. Oh no, it came out this year.
No, it came out a couple of months ago.
Came out in February.
See, nothing pre-Rebirth exists for him anymore.
Honestly. Because I feel like Rebirth was so early in the year that it was just like, yeah, that was the beginning of the year. But it's been like 2 months.
Right. No, the reason why it's just because it's not definitive. That's just really all it is. Like, not having FFXIV's route. Yeah, it's just not everything. It's just not the definitive Persona 3. It really just comes down to that. It's like, playing it, I'm just like, I know I'm going to end up having to play Portable again after this.
But Portable
there's no definitive version of Persona 3.
Exactly, and that's kind of annoying. This should have been the definitive version. Now, it will feel definitive once I get the PC version and I download the, frankly, incredibly well-produced FFXIV mod that they're making. But, like, you know, this really just should have been a definitive Persona 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, when they announced it, that's what I was expecting. I was like, because they have all the content and they have the engine, so they could just adapt everything. But
yeah, they just.
I mean, they even in this game, one of the changes is that you are hanging out with the guys now too. Like you can't like date them.
Just wait until they give us another version of this in 2 years.
I mean, it'll have to be post.
The answer built in.
It's gonna have to be post old Sona because rumor mill time.
Persona 6.
Persona 6, Persona 4 remake, like there's a lot of things.
I will say currently the current rumors is we're getting old Sona remakes, as in 1 and the 2 duology.
Oh, that's cool.
So Persona wise, it's either in now once again speculating on rumors. The next on the docket Persona wise is either going to be 6 or the old Sona remakes. I'm leaning more towards the old Sona remakes. But the color for 6 will be green.
Yeah.
We know that. Green Theory survived. But yeah,
I mean, it is what comes after blue and yellow.
And red.
Purple was
red
the start.
It's going to be blue. No, because you start with blue. And then you move to yellow. Blue and yellow makes green. 1 and 2, 3, 6.
But 1 and 2. One's color is
red.
purple. One's color is purple though.
Right. So Persona 7 is going to be blue, is going to be yellow and red.
No, you're close. See, what it is that blue and red make purple. So therefore,
so purple. No, we're not going to get that until it's time for blue and red, and we're not on blue and red.
No, we already had red with 5 reload. We got blue with 3 remake, which takes us into old Sona, which takes us into Persona 1 and 2. That's how we then get to green. But anyway, it's really just the fact that 3 is not definitive, even though it should be. It's one of those things where it's like Atlas is weird about what they actually put into the game. Because the more I see of SMT5 Vengeance, the more I go, COVID really fucked the dev cycle for 5. Because holy shit. Like, they added an area called the Devil's Playground, which is basically just the, what's that area in fucking Scarlet and Violet where you get to hang out with your Pokemon?
Everywhere?
No, Sword and Shield. That specific
Wild
area.
Wild area.
Yeah. It's basically that, but for your demons.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, you could go to the Protax dorm room in Vengeance. So, yeah.
Oh, shout out Chase for the gift subs.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey, shout out the boy.
Happy belated, Chase.
Oh, yeah. Happy belated, Chase.
Right?
Hope you had a good birthday. But yeah.
Yeah, based on them tacos he posted it, I bet he did.
Yeah.
SMT5 is going to slap. I wish like they pushed it up a week early, but I wish they pushed it up like a fucking month early.
Yeah, just to give you more time. Because how long is taking us to get through Persona 3? I mean,
dear God,
it's going to be like.
Oh yeah, because we already know that the Vengeance route is estimated 80 hours.
Jeez.
I need them to push Elden Ring up or push, honestly.
No, Elden Ring can stay where the
Dawntrail
fuck it is. I am not fucking with Elden Ring. Elden Ring can stay where the fuck it is. Dawntrail, in my opinion, Dawntrail can stay where it is because I know I'm not going to be playing Dawntrail till August, till like mid-August.
The problem is I know me and I'm going to try to play it.
Right, exactly. And it will give me a chance to dodge the server issues, the server congestion that will naturally happen when all the people who haven't played since the drop of, what was it, 6.5?
Yeah. Me?
I still haven't played the third raid.
But neither have I. Neither have I. I haven't done the third Alliance raid either.
Damn.
I feel like I have.
I need to do that.
The last, like the last ring of it, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like I did that.
With the 12?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh, I think I did it once.
And
that's it. That's crazy.
Is it uncapped yet?
It's got to be. We're at the end of it.
Odds are.
Yeah, we're at the end of it.
Also, the benchmark comes out on the 14th, which is good, meaning I get to know how rough my computer's going to take this. I did update my driver, so everything's running better. So
there you go.
I may dodge needing to upgrade too much.
Oh, yeah, my PlayStation still works.
I'm going to run the benchmark on my PC just because I've done it for every expansion since Shadowbringers. Like, I did the Shadowbringers, did the Endwalker. I'm going to do the Dawntrail, and, like, my PC's gotten progressively worse at running it. But, you know, I'm not going to play it on my PC. I'm just going to run the benchmark and be like,
I am interested with all these like visual upgrades that are going to happen. That's like, how taxing is this about to be?
PS5 has more than enough overhead.
Amen.
Hey.
It's not going to... Clive already... I don't know if y'all played the 16 crossover stuff, but Clive got that upgrade early. Clive showed up like, I'm one of the new character models. I'm built different.
How much longer on the 14 event? I mean, on the event?
I feel like a while, but I wouldn't waste time. Like, that's why I logged in and did it as soon as I could, because I was like, I'm not risking, because it's a minion amount and a outfit. And then
I need to have my titties out, so I need that fit.
It's a solo duty.
Okay.
Solo duty?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's literally just swap
You
to monk,
fight
put hands on
Ifrit.
everything.
Easy peasy.
You fight Ifrit?
You fight
Samurai,
16
things die.
Ifrit.
The pause.
Wait, do you fight Clive?
No, Clive is there.
He's like, yeah,
You
I
didn't
fought
beat
Ifrit.
16.
Fought Ifrit before in my world. I've also
I
become
did
him,
beat
but
16.
that's neither here nor there.
Right.
Look, actually, no, I'm gonna run Summoner because that would be fucking hilarious.
Summon Ifrit against Ifrit.
Summon Ifrit against Ifrit while being teamed up with Ifrit.
I just want to slap him with my book. No, it's probably like not level 90 content.
It's probably not, unfortunately.
Oh no, it's level 50.
Oh fuck!
Aw,
Can we even
damn it! I
summon
can't summon
Ifrit?
Bahamut. I can summon Ifrit, but I can't summon Bahamut. I want to summon Bahamut in front of Clive and Phoenix. That would have been funny.
Oh yeah, no. It's level 50 solo duty.
Yeah.
I did it on my dancer.
Dancer.
When you dancer, you dirty dancer. Hey, look at these chakrams.
Just roll the dice. The dancer's really the gambler.
God, they need to add Gambler.
We're getting Gambler in the next expansion.
I can see it.
No, we're gonna get Gambler in one of the updates because that's what's gonna be happening in a fucking what's that club looking space called?
Club
What is
looking
it?
space?
Solution 9. Solution 9. That's what's going on in Solution 9. At the very top of one of the buildings, there's a fucking casino.
Yeah, I still think like a direction they could go is like having jobs. You know how Black Mage turns into, or how Thaumaturge turns into Black Mage.
Mm-hmm.
Just more jobs like that, like going forward. So like a Gambler could be like a subset of a machinist. So it's like, all right, they can keep the gun kind of motif going, but now you're doing some gambling mechanics, so it's different.
Yeah.
Or
I like that actually.
they can give me back my fucking gambling in my Astro so I can roll the bones on cards some more.
Yeah,
As a support, don't you want like
honestly it could even be a case where like you have to pick up another class, and, like master 2 classes to be able to unlock this.
Oh god, that's the old ways. That's the old ways. I remember having to level up Conjurer to get fucking Scholar.
Oh,
and having to level up Thaumaturge to get Summoner.
But like even that kind of like helps you like learn classes.
Yeah, but they're not going to bring that back though.
Yeah, I know.
As cool as it was, they're not going to because people are like, why the fuck can't I just do the thing? I don't want to be insert thing. I want to be the thing.
Yeah, I will be one of those people. I don't want... I'm totally on. I do not want to play healer for any reason, and so...
You only needed to play healer to unlock healer.
It's stressful.
Healer is not stressful.
Healing is a little bit stressful.
No, it's not. Healing turns you Machiavellian. Healing will turn you into a villain.
Fair enough.
Nothing will start making you judge other people's mechanics like healing.
Healing is actually easier than tanking.
Yeah, I'm never going to be a tank.
I'll tank
no
all
interest
day.
in that.
Just stand there and get hit. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
I know, that sounds boring.
No? Because I'm also hitting back.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's always going to be one job that no one's in, one class, whatever.
One role.
One role, there we go.
Yeah, I'm not big in the tanky either. I'm not.
If I heal, I'm going to do Sage. Do my PlayStation rotation.
Yeah, Sage is pretty... It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. The only... I will say the hardest healer to play is Scholar, then White Mage, Astro, and Sage.
I think it's White Mage just because they don't give them a lot. They're just like pure ass healers. And
I think White Mage is the easiest one to play.
Nah, White Mage you gotta... Well, White Mage... White Mage you have to pay attention to your cooldowns too much.
Yeah.
Like, you really have to... And I can't be bothered to remember to thin air fucking tier 3s and shit.
That's fair.
Yeah, you got to thin air your hard casts so you can save your mana because you don't have because your built-in mana regen is lucid dreaming, and using thin air to cheat out spells. Yeah, white mage starts off easy, and then you realize, oh, I don't have. It gets harder as you progress, just because you need to start cycling cooldowns, thin airing, and all that stuff. While every other class, you're just like, I have tools to get around that.
Well, yeah, I feel like white mage, like, it didn't keep up with the times.
Yeah, that's it. It more so became archaic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna level it because that's the first healer I'm playing, but
it's really just the fact that barriers are lit. It's really just it's not barriers. That's really that's the true problem. They have one barrier and the cooldown is hella fucking long on that shit.
And the one thing about barriers is you just have to cast preemptively instead of reactively.
Yeah.
It's proactively.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that it has a wider display of skill because the more you know the fight, you can start cheating out certain mechanics. And then Astro's just the best.
That's why, if I'm really locked in, y'all won't really take damage unless I specifically want y'all to, so I can do that super barrier cheese.
Super barrier cheese.
Yeah.
A good old fashioned crit eloquium.
Yo. Deployment tactics.
I will say I do want them to fix the fairy jank finally, because the fairy still feels janky. Like I should be able to pop all my fairy stuff. Like I shouldn't lose access to like what's that spell called? Whispering Dawn or whatever the fuck. You can't use your base fairy stuff while you have your super fairy out.
Oh yeah.
Which is annoying because those are the things you definitely want to have. Those are definitely the buffs you want to have up when you're popping your super fairy.
Yeah, because when you pop your super fairy, you can use the super fairy version.
No, the super fairy version doesn't have the increased healing potency attached to it. The regular fairy Whispering Dawn is just a straight up heal potency boost.
I feel like we're too down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We are like...
Yeah. I need to play some 14. It's been a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, we're talking about healing.
But you guys were talking about card games earlier. What we need... Okay, so in Rebirth, I beat the Queen's Blood story. The entire thing, I'm definitely like... The only things I haven't done are some of the gold saucer things. And that's just because, like, survival's bullshit. And then, like, getting the summon cards. Also, the final boss is bullshit because she just summons. But they don't have the effects of the summons.
In Queen's Blood?
Yeah. So everything that's in that game, every character, every enemy, everything in the combat simulator, all of those things have cards.
Right.
There's a shit ton of cards in Queen's Blood.
Sounds like triple triad.
So, yeah, like every party member, all the Turks, everything. So, I had a deck that was just steamrolling because I was like, all right, I got to, like, work on some of this synergy. Because, honestly, until people really start using replace cards, like, the game is just get as much territory as possible. Then they can't play anything, and then you can, like, strategize from there. But, like, prime objective is like capture zones, and so I had one card that would gain power every time a card was destroyed, and all my replace cards had higher attack power than like all the like startup minions I would do to just gain ground. And so all of those would get destroyed. It would just power up the one that is like benefiting from all these cards being destroyed. And then there was another card that I had that was like a 3-pawn card that just every time something was powered up, he would get powered up. So that deck would really just steamroll until people started the fucking vampire bat. Just summon that and replace their card, take away all my buffs. Like,
see, I'm so like early on. I haven't run into any of that yet.
oh yeah,
Queen's Blood is still very straightforward. It's like show off your overwhelming might in points.
oh no.
Like
You gotta like
capturing
have
the
your
zones.
synergy lanes going, like it's like a flow chart after a certain point.
I got like 9 different cards, maybe. I've probably seen 12 cards in total.
Well, yeah, I have the 2 best cards in the game, but both of them,
Zack and Sephiroth.
no. Actually, I don't have the
Blowjob
Sephiroth
Brothers?
card because the Sephiroth card is what you get for doing the survival mode in the Gold Saucer, and that is some bullshit. The fact that the opponent gets like a new deck every time and you're stuck using the same deck, and so like you just run out of cards after a certain point, you're like, well,
Oh, huh?
yeah, it's 3. Well, the beginner one that I still can't beat is 3 matches back to back. Each one of those matches is a like different opponent, so they get a different deck. And your cards, like when the first round ends, all the cards you played in that first round are just gone.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah, does it have replace cards in it?
I mean, there are certain like conditional, like on the board you can get maybe 2 more cards. Or if you have, like, I was running Sid, which Sid adds the Tiny Bronco to your hand when you play him. And Kate Sith adds a Moogle. And I was trying to even do a strategy where it's like, I'm just playing cards and doing stuff to just get more cards.
Do you keep your points? Or does the board just get wiped?
The points stay.
The points stay on both sides?
Yes.
Yeah, you just got to make sure your points are so high that when you inevitably run out of cards, and they do they keep playing or do you just lose?
I mean, whenever it's 2 passes back to back, it's like it's the same rules as like the regular game.
Yeah, you just have to make sure that your points are so high that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that requires cards to do.
You gotta
So yeah,
stuff the
round
ballot.
one, that's no problem. Like I can win round 1.
You have
It's
to
just-
really win round 1. Like you have to fucking
You have to
Put your
raw
shit
dog
in.
round 1. Blow its back out round 1.
It takes too
Like,
many
you need-
cards.
you need like 50 in each lane type shit.
I've done like some of the victories I've gotten when my deck was steamrolling. I had to like screenshot because I'm like, I got like 54-6 as one of these, and so yeah, but that is just 1 round, and I have enough cards for 1 round. That's really the problem.
Yeah.
With the survival. But yeah, that's why I don't have the Sephiroth card in Queen's Blood. But yeah, after I beat the game, I went back and I was like, oh, I'm just going to do some of these side quests. And I did all the side quests in the Grasslands, did all the side quests in Junon. And then I was like, one of them had me fighting, like doing some Queen's Blood battles. And I ranked up. I was like, wonder, like, I'm kind of in it. I have a lot of late game cards and stuff. And, you know, I'm still early, like, in a semi-early area, like, first half of the game, doing Queen's Blood. And, yeah. I ranked all the way up to, like, Blood Captain, I want to say. And now I think I'm just,
You
like...
start off as, like, Blood Lad.
Let me look up the Queen's Blood.
That'd be a good start. That'd be a good starting place. Bloodborne.
Okay, so it starts Blood Peasant, then becomes Blood Servant, then Blood Squire, then Blood Acolyte. Hold on.
See, they fucked up. You should have started off as Blood Pawn.
It'd be too close to Dragon's Dogma. So yeah, Blood Peasant, then Blood Servant, then Blood Squire.
Chess terms.
Then Blood Acolyte, Blood Knight, Blood Knight Second Class, Blood Captain, Blood Tactician, Blood Marquis, Blood Sovereign, Blood Executioner, and Blood Champion. And that's like every pretty much like 3 plus a boss after, I want to say after Blood Knight, like, oh no, it's actually every 3 opponents. And then after you make it to Blood Acolyte, it adds a boss that you have to beat. So in the last requirement is 28 for Blood Sovereign, and then it's just like Queen's Blood story stuff after that for Executioner and Champion. But yeah, that's like the real story of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the Queen's Blood story. But I won't spoil that. And the side quest stories have been really good. Like, I think I'm going to go, that's one of the last things I'm going to do is go back and I want to do all the excavation sites because they're marked, all the treasure caches because they're marked. I still have that one Chocobo stop that I haven't gone back to try and get. And then finish up the side quest because as you get further, there are fewer in each area. Like Grasslands probably had the most overall side quests. And so
you're gonna like do platinum this game.
No.
I think they fixed the bug to make it easier to platinum recently.
There's a bug.
There was a bug like that had like a side quest trophy that I'm gonna get. But yeah, the reason I'm not gonna platinum this game is because you have to get all the stuff for Johnny's Seaside Inn, and that means like 100% everything. Like be number 1 on all the leaderboards for all the mini games, like first try, and then
you said first try.
First try.
Yeah, because it's like a first time bonus with it. So I think you have to even place for it to like register for you to get the first thing. But those might just be like consumable items and accessories, and like it's just like top placement is getting you the stuff at the Seaside Inn. Jawan's saying the VR missions are insane now that I think about it, because I went and I was looking at I was doing a lot of the easier VR missions that I was over leveled for, and there are some that are just like base level 70. So, and that's the level cap on New Game Plus. So I would have to do a New Game Plus on hard mode, which is just like,
not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen right now, definitely. And then, yeah. So all the side stuff will be done except all the like mini game high score. Like there's challenge modes for like Fort Condor and like all these things. All the things that I felt like they forced me to do playing through the game, that I was like, all right, the mini games are the problem here. Like Queen's Blood's a good mini game, did all the Queen's Blood. Like the side quests have like some interesting mini games, but you know, it's whatever with those. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna learn how to play the piano to get a platinum trophy, because you have to like perfect all the songs on piano. And I don't know if you guys have played the piano in this game, but the piano is
it's probably harder than playing an actual fucking piano.
Yeah, honestly. And so you'd have to play pretty much the entire original Final Fantasy VII soundtrack perfectly on piano to get the platinum. And I'm not going to do that.
What the fuck?
Like, I did all the, story trophies done. All the optional story trophies, do the perfect march and all that stuff. Those are done. Queen's Blood, completely done.
Mm-hmm.
But Gold Saucer, I'm terrible at 3D Brawler. I still do not understand 3D Brawler as a minigame, and I would have to beat the highest rank. I can't even beat the first battle of the first rank, and so it's 3 tiers to each rank, and there are 3 ranks, and I can't get past battle 1. I'm definitely not making it all the way through to 9, because 9 is Sephiroth.
Bro,
he's just everywhere, huh?
Yeah,
Get away from him.
you cannot escape Sephiroth, especially if you're Cloud.
Right?
I mean, there's a lot of people in this game that can't escape Sephiroth, but Cloud has it the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's minding his own business, and then 3 random twins resurrect Sephiroth from the dead just to fuck with them some more.
I mean, it led to the cure of geostigma, so.
Which only exists because Sephiroth can't leave shit alone. Sephiroth's like, no, I'm dead, but I still got to hunt your bitch ass.
Yeah, I mean, the Sephiroth...
Tapped into the live stream when I died, just so I can fuck with you.
The actual Sephiroth in this game is like Sephiroth with Advent Children knowledge. So
the actual Sephiroth in this game. That is
the actual Sephiroth. That's a fucked up sentence.
Yeah. Canonical. Well, shit. There's no such thing as canonical. Especially when it comes to Final Fantasy VII. That's what the Whispers have taught us.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, with all that being said, I'm slick in a post-Rebirth slump of that's why I've been playing Rebirth, because I'll turn on my PlayStation and be like, what do I want to play? I'm like, I don't really want to play any of this. I want to play Hi-Fi Rush, but I feel like I'm not in the Hi-Fi Rush zone.
Just turn on some Prodigy and you'll get there.
I'll give it a try.
Dead ass. Just dead ass. Put on some Prodigy, you'll get there.
I'll give it a try.
I mean, yeah. You got to be in the kind of headspace for a Hi-Fi Rush to appreciate what it is. You played a little Helldivers. How'd you...
I played a little Helldivers solo and then got tired and went to sleep. By the time everybody else got on Helldivers.
I did see the Discord. I was like, where's Anton?
Oh yeah,
I was like,
it'll be PSN parties, Discord calls, all that with Helldivers happening, and I'll be online, just playing Queen's Blood. Angelina got so used to seeing it, she's like, "What game is this?" I'm like, "It's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but it's a mini game in it called Queen's Blood." So yeah, that's kind of. But something did make me think of what I'm going to pick up next.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to try and play through the entire Metroid series.
Ooh.
I feel like that's doable, with internet knowledge in a reasonable time frame.
Yeah.
Well,
are you...
the reason why you can't do it in a reasonable amount of time frames is because there's kind of a lot of Metroid games.
You can play Metroid. You can play a lot of them on Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, the 2D. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's only...
just the 2Ds.
Yeah,
okay.
It's only 5.
I was like, you're not going to do Prime?
Metroid Fusion.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
6.
What are the 6?
Do you have Dread?
Okay. So you got...
I do have Dread.
You got Dread. Yeah. You got Fusion.
There you go. Yeah.
You got Super Metroid. You got Metroid.
That's all.
I'm not playing regular Metroid.
Okay, well,
you're not playing Metroid.
You're not playing
I'm
original
playing
Metroid.
Super
Okay.
Metroid, and then
Fusion.
Samus Returns.
Samus Returns, Fusion, Dread. This would be like 4. I feel like I'm missing one though.
I do have a list on my phone. Let me go.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Nintendo Switch Online's right there. You can pop in.
You know what they need to add to Switch Online is Hunters. They need to add Hunters. Hunters was fucking fun.
What they need to add them fucking Pokemon games and stop jerking us around.
Really?
Nah.
I mean,
They're never gonna stop stroking. Never. It's Pokemon.
Okay, so Zero Mission is a remake.
That's what it is.
Yeah, is a remake of OG Metroid. So I'm gonna play Zero Mission
instead.
And then Samus Returns is a remake of 2.
And then
Super Metroid.
You got Fusion, my personal favorite.
And then Dread.
Yeah, Fusion and Dread.
Okay. So it's 5. Okay.
Yeah. Gonna do that.
Solid.
Because I have Samus Returns on 3DS, and my 3DS just stays on deck.
Dread's a good fucking time.
Yeah,
I'm just lost.
Sounds about Metroid.
I'm just gonna play it with a walkthrough going, and just
Hey.
I have one on my I had one pulled up on my phone. My Toxic Trait is the only time I try to play it now is when I go on a flight. And
that's reasonable.
And I think at this point I realize whenever I take my Switch with me, I'm not actually going to play it. So I just stop. I do have a backbone now, which I can just collapse that bitch and put it in my pocket. So.
Have you been using it?
No. Bold of you to assume I've been playing video games.
Very fair. Gaming as an adult.
You mean not gaming? I'm turning it on and then getting real sleepy.
Yeah. You're like, I thought I wanted to do this.
It's like I got that dog in me, but he's a sweepy boy, you know?
Nobody Kawaru.
Me.
Oh.
Nobody Komaru. Just the most violent sleepy boy.
Such a good boy.
Yeah, I met the dog once. He just came by. He was like, "Yeah, I can do. I'm a fully functional adult in a dog's body."
Oh, and I can speak dog. That's the important thing.
Can.
Speaking of that, if you really like the characters in P3, read the anthology. That's some of the funniest shit.
You get
Aren't the movies coming to theaters? Isn't that something?
I hope so.
Was that an April Fool's?
It might have been an April Fool's. I don't know. I hope so. But yeah, you could find the anthology online, but read the anthology. It's funny. One of my favorite jokes is Yukari is haunted, and Kawaru's the one who Aigis tells her because Aigis can speak dog. The fact that Aigis can speak dog will never not be funny to me.
Yeah.
Like, her and Kawaru will be dead ass having full ass conversations.
Aigis is hilarious in this.
Aigis is best girl. I don't make the rules here. She just is.
Yeah. All of her data is like 10 years old, and Junpei's like, shouldn't someone fix that?
Her grades are ass, by the way. Her actual academic grades are fucking ass. This bitch ain't got Wi-Fi.
I haven't gotten to her yet, but nobody's like, yo, this bitch a robot.
Right.
None of this dude's like, professor, that is a machine.
If that were a machine, wouldn't it have good grades?
She's plugged into the wall. On the lunch break, she's fucking syncing up with the school internet.
Why she got an Ethernet cable in the back of her neck? What's going on?
She got the old iPhone connector.
Does she play Innocent Sin Online? Is that what she does on her lunch break?
When she goes into the bathroom, it just sounds like a printer.
That or bad dial-up.
That's just IBS.
FX machine.
Oh.
Come on. Like, come on, man. Like, all right, having a dog in your party, all right, cool. But having an android, it's not even an android for.
Well, I mean, they weren't okay with him having a cat in Persona 5. Everyone's like, is there a cat around here somewhere?
They weren't asking no questions.
No.
Like, hey, is there a cat in that young man's shirt? I'm like, nah. He attacked the guy. He attacked the guy.
Right, that's a criminal. We don't fuck with him. That's a whole ass criminal.
Even if it is a cat. He could be a cat, a kid, a gun. Fuck it.
I ain't trying to find out.
We're not risking it. We're gonna hang out with Professor Diddy Kun. Excuse me, Coach.
Coach Chester.
Oh my god.
Look, do you understand how hard you have to throw a child to fuck their femur up? Do you understand how hard that is?
Yeah. I assumed he put him in a leg lock, jumped off a top rope, and just came down.
He hit that child with the primary lotus. That's what happened.
Yeah, basically. Oh man, fucking Komashita. Yeah, I couldn't have been in a party because it would have been different.
Right.
We would have found out what.
No, fuck a pallet. Fuck a pallet. We catching a body.
We would have found out what happens if somebody's shadow's destroyed. No, seeing that shit on live television though, with the owner of their Mick Ronalds, basically. That shit was fucked. Yo. Shouts out to Persona.
Shout out to Persona.
Shouts out to all the Personas.
Shout out to all the Personas.
Well, while we're talking about JRPGs, Pokemon has been, baby's first JRPG for
That's true.
all time. But Pokemon Go. So, Chris, you were asking me what the community day is going to be. That is next Saturday, which as of recording is 4/20.
Nice.
It's Bellsprout.
Da-da-da-da.
It's Bellsprout.
Fucking Bellsprout.
You know what Bellsprout's Pokedex number is?
Hold on.
69?
It's not
Yes,
69.
it is.
Oh,
Is it?
Nice!
Yo.
Nice!
Yo.
Pokemon Go got their third eye opened. They're like, oh, 420.
Niantic. After all that Ingress is
Bellsprout.
conspiracy, they knows what to do.
Grass poison type.
Oh my god.
69. Nice. Yeah.
Give whoever did that a raise.
Yeah. Catch me one of them Bellsprouts and text it to me.
Yeah.
You can do that, right?
Yeah,
That
it's
works.
just an NFT.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, if at any point there are any of these shinies that y'all want in particular, because like Litten and Rowlet, just next time Pokemon games are being played, everybody's getting a Litten and a Rowlet.
You know, Bellsprout used to always make me think of Bell South.
Oh my god.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Bellsprout. That's awesome.
Trying to go catch 69 on 420, Chris.
Hell yeah. I'm here for this one.
Nice. Oh, man.
Shaw, dude. Pokemon Go.
Yeah. We got a shiny Nincada today.
Nice.
Unfortunately, they don't have the Shedinja. Shedinja is just treated like a different Pokemon. So, my Nincada is going to evolve into Ninjask, and that's just it.
That's just the end of it.
Yeah. I do have a Shedinja. So, but I don't know how long I've had that or where I got it.
Shedinja. The bug shed Pokemon.
This Pokemon, if you look directly into its back, sucks out your soul.
What?
How many Pokemon do that? That's
a lot. Is it a ghost type? Yes or no? If yes, does it suck out your soul? If no, does it have a tragic backstory? If yes, then it sucks out your soul.
You gotta watch out for the fairy and psychic type too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Drowsy out here just eat your dreams and kill your kids.
Bring me that Pokemon. I'm trying to get my dreams ate.
But yeah, psychic, fairy, and ghost are 3 types of Pokemon you just don't want actually existing. I'm sure you don't want
to kick it with Pokemon not Pokemon, poison types anyway.
Well,
we got those in real life though.
Types.
Yeah, we got those in real life.
You just know how to.
Yeah, exactly. Why have even more of them?
I mean, because it's a drop in the bucket. Introducing psychic entities into the environment is a whole different ballgame than another type of poisonous spider. It's a brightly colored spider. It's poisonous. Don't fuck with it. We get it. But
interact.
What do we do when there are literal manifestations of ghosts kidnapping children?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, there's people kidnapping children already.
Yeah, but we can do something about the people. What are you going to do about the ghost?
Ghostbusters, duh.
Yeah.
No, why I'm going to be afraid of something that can go down to a sucker punch? Just sucker punch the motherfucker.
Oh.
I don't think sucker punching a Gengar would go over well.
It's a ghost type. Aren't ghosts weak to dark type moves? Sucker punch is a dark type move. Yeah. Just sucker punch the hoe.
Wait, is ghost weak to dark?
You could just bite them. I guess that's what we do about.
I'm just saying. Roll up on one, catch it slipping.
I have a dog in the room that knows bite.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
See?
And lick. They're weak to ghost types too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's more effective than, Fury Swipes.
So just start bite it really hard, sucker punch that hoe, jump it, or play rough. Just
jump is the most useless move in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Well, I got it cool. From
It looks cool. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, it looks.
Do you not need to jump in that game?
You just you use 2 ATB bars to launch yourself in the air. And the amount of time you're gone makes absolutely no sense. He's forget about it, then he lands.
Losing out on damage.
Right. I could be in...
The computer's auto-battling anyway. Yep.
Yuffie is just set her up and just let her loose. Yuffie plus Cloud is just... And then Tifa's just there because it's Tifa.
Mm-hmm.
I can't... Vincent has actually shot multiple people at this point, so... It's going to be great when Vincent joins the party with just realistic guns.
Yeah. Needs that.
Oh no, what got clipped?
Oh boy.
Look, I'm just saying, psychic types and ghost types aren't as terrifying when you know you could just roll up on them and beat their ass. And it's super effective.
Yeah. I mean, any other type is getting eaten anyway, so... Actually, they're not completely off the menu.
They're not off the menu either.
Yeah, fairy types especially, because Meryl getting that fairy typing.
Meryl tail soup.
I feel like Meryl is 2 different meals. It's the tail is lunch and then the body is dinner.
Hey man, I'm gonna let you cook.
I don't know. I think you gotta stew it. You know?
Meryl.
Yeah.
No, you put Miltank
Stewed in its
stew
own
into
juices.
What is
a
marrow based off of?
Doesn't matter.
A ball.
Type of amphibian.
A water balloon.
Water.
And I thought that was some type of mouse.
It technically is a water mouse. Because wasn't that one trying to be Jin's 2's?
Yeah, it's an aquatic
Pikachu?
rodent.
Oh, okay.
It's an aquatic rodent. Yeah.
Be a little gamey.
Gen 2's Pikachu.
That's why you gotta stew it.
Well, yeah, but like it. Aside from being a
They
part
didn't know
of
that there
Pikachu's
was going to be a
evolution.
Gen 3.
They definitely didn't know that.
I don't think they knew there was going to be a Gen 2 until they finished Gen 1.
Right,
Yeah.
but they made Pikachu in Gen 1. And then
And then
Gen
they made its baby
2,
form.
they made Pichu, and they
They made
made
babies.
Meryl.
Yeah, because they were like, we need baby Pokemon.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's not like a
Cute.
baby Eevee yet.
Oh,
Because that's
it
Eevee.
evolves into
Because
like
that's Eevee.
yeah.
And Eevee's genetic code is too fucked. It's like you do anything to that Pokemon and it turns into something.
That's true. Have you gotten a steel type Eevee yet?
No.
Wait a second. Oh, we're frying shit with Meryl. The tip of its tail, which contains an oil that's lighter than water. Yeah, we're frying that hoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Frying Meryl in its own.
So we're getting fried Meryl. So we're battering that
Fried
shit.
male po' boy.
Ooh!
For it.
There we go. We solved it.
Yeah, Chris be putting his foot in them po' boys.
Is somebody keeping track of our Pokemon recipes?
We need to start writing them down.
Publish a
He's a
book.
Controller Podcast official Pokemon recipe book.
It gets us put on a watch list.
It's us dressed as chefs and Pokemon trainers back to back. It's Pikachu on
It's like a Cake Boss promo image.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh.
Welcome to the Pokemon cooking show, where we it's not cooking with Pokemon, we're cooking using Pokemon.
Welcome to Kanto's Test Kitchen, where today we're going to try frying a Meryl in a Azurill oil.
We got some Bellsprout powder.
And we got a Manaphy egg over here that's it's only gonna
We're going to
hatch.
be drinking it out of Kabutop's bowl, made with its skull.
Oh.
Oh man.
Cook a Cubone down, serve it in its. That's like generational. You gotta. That's like
Yeah.
battering chicken using egg. It's just circle of life shit right there.
Yeah, that's crazy. If Pokemon were real, they would be used as
Ground on
weapons
pork rinds.
of destruction.
That's canonical.
That's a lot of pork
That's
rinds.
canonical. Like that did happen in every timeline. That's why there's a timeline split.
There's a timeline where Pokemon started getting ate, and
No. Pokemon were always getting ate. Like, come on, you gonna tell me you ain't gonna sashimi a Magic Cart?
but
Look
that's
me in
what
the
I'm
eye.
saying. We're just seeing the timeline.
Not
that
even the
have branched
timeline. That's
out
what
from
happened
where
in the
they're-
fucking manga. That's what happened in the manga.
Yeah. Milk tank steak would fucking hit.
Toro steak.
Ooh.
Nah, I think that'd be too tough.
It'll keep hitting this like rollout once you take a bite.
Just that's the tagline. Just a roll out of flavor.
Right? It's just-
That's how steak used to feel in my stomach.
Oh.
I'm like, oh,
It used to fight back.
damn! I just keep feeling it.
Oh.
You didn't chew your shit enough, or wasn't soft enough.
Is there a chicken Pokemon?
Torchic?
Oh.
Torchic.
Ooh.
Ooh, spicy chicken.
Yep.
Nashville hot Torchic.
Never seen those really tall chickens? That's just the Blaziken.
That is some chicken that fights back.
Moltres.
Y'all seen that? Those chickens, it looked like a person in a fucking chicken suit.
Yeah.
What do you look at? Tall chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
Those shits are unsettling.
That's a tall chicken.
That's a grown-ass man chicken.
Grown-ass man chicken.
That is a chicken I would not want to eat.
No.
Alright, if I fried that sucker up, you wouldn't give it a nibble?
That shit has less, like, meat than a regular chicken.
I probably would, but that's
the way they're supposed to be, you know?
I feel like this is the chicken. I feel like this is the chicken you have to kill, like, yourself.
You gotta look it in the eye. You gotta defeat it in one-on-one combat.
That's actually not the chicken I was thinking of.
Hold
There's
on.
bigger chickens.
Because I'm going to drop the chicken I found. Oh, fuck. I clicked away from where I was going to drop it.
What the? Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah,
That chicken looks like it's gonna fight.
This is
That
Mega
is a
Blaziken.
Blaziken.
Oh, that size
Yeah,
that ain't a problem. Just low kick it, grab it by the neck, whip that shit like Indiana Jones, and call it a day.
Yeah, that is the tall chicken that I saw on Google, but that wasn't the one that I was thinking of.
There's a taller chicken.
Yeah, he's bigger.
Chickens are already assholes. They don't need to be tall too.
Mega Blaziken. That one,
long
the
as that
one
hoe
that I
don't got
put in the
speed boost,
chat
we're good.
is just regular Blaziken, and then you got to kill it before it Mega Evolves.
It depends on what timeline we're in. Because remember, there's a timeline with Mega Stone. That's the timeline where the weapon was activated. And there's a timeline without Mega Stones. That's where the weapon wasn't activated.
Oh no!
I need a Mega Stone.
That is
Okay, so you want to be in the weapon timeline, where the weapon was activated and a lot of people in Pokemon died.
It'd be like that sometimes.
What? Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's the plot of X and Y. You find out that that basically during the war, a weapon was activated, which killed a lot of people created Mega Stones.
Yeah, my trainer is wearing a Mega Bracelet and is wearing the festival outfit from Scarlet and Violet.
See, wearing a mega bracelet is like wearing one of those Sentinel gauntlets. You know, that's what you're wielding.
All right, so X-Men 97's peak fiction, we can all agree, right?
Right, I'm not caught up.
Oh shit,
Caught up in what?
I haven't watched it.
X-Men.
Look. X-Men, as a lifelong X-Men fan, someone who's still reading the comics, 97 fucks. It's real good because it's a messy ass soap opera. You get all the action, you get all the tragedy, but it's messy as shit, and that's what makes it great. I wish the Inferno wasn't 2 episodes. Like dead ass. Scott got out real clean with the way they did the Inferno in 97. Because in the comics, that motherfucker, he should have got jumped after that shit. Wholesale.
Or yeah, I mean, what they're doing, just looking at like the different storylines that they're adapting all at the same time. It's like, oh, they're just cooking with all the best ingredients.
Yeah.
Right, and there's still so much more they can do. They got a lot of shit they can do.
I don't even need to know what I just... Yeah.
What? Now I'm curious. Just message me it. I want to know.
I haven't watched it, so yeah, whatever I just got sent, I will need to process and then distribute if necessary.
Is this about X-Men?
No.
Oh.
But Chris, have you been watching X-Men?
No.
It's worth a Disney.
Can you only watch Disney Plus?
Yeah, it's worth a Disney Plus subscription.
Okay.
Or a trip to the high seas.
Mm-hmm. Why are you the second person? Why are people just recommending doing that with this show specifically?
Because fuck Disney Plus. Specifically.
I don't know. Yeah, when they crack down on password sharing, that's when I'm gonna be on the boat with y'all. But until then, all right. Well, does anybody have one more thing? We've been going for about an hour.
Yeah, Dead Space is dead again. Rest in peace.
Well, I mean, it was EA. It was bound to happen.
Yeah,
it didn't sell well.
No, it did great.
No, not well enough. Not well enough to not get that studio sent to the battlefield mines.
Quote unquote, not well enough.
No, the battlefield mines at that.
Yep.
That's what Activision did.
But the thing is, Battlefield can't compete with Call of Duty. They've proved that time and time again, and Call of Duty's only getting better at being Call of Duty.
I see. The problem with Battlefield is that they are too busy trying to be Call of Duty when they need to go back to being Battlefield. Like, they really just need to go back to being Badco. But also it's just like, make a game that works on release, because that was literally the problem with the last Battlefield game. That it was like, that was one of the worst on-release products we've had in like a while.
Yeah, it was one of the worst things since Fallout 76. Did anybody watch the Fallout show?
Not yet.
Not yet. I think I'm going to do another round of New Vegas before I watch that.
I watched the first... Well, New Vegas, like, next week, all the Fallout games are getting, like, Steam Deck verified. They're getting next-gen ports, free upgrades for the consoles. So,
that's cool.
Like, Fallout's going to be in a really good place. And all the episodes are out now. So, I say...
Because I believe I have Fallout 4 somewhere. So, if I'm able to just upgrade that, I would go back in and give it a
Do you have it physically or digitally?
Both.
Okay, well, if you have it digitally, then yeah, it'll just be a free upgrade.
Well, the PlayStation, it's on the service.
That probably will.
I think it was a free month. It was free 1 month.
No, I think it was part of the like PlayStation Plus collection for like the first couple years where they had.
And also, I think Amazon is giving it away in some shit way through Prime or some shit like that.
Yeah, If you feel like dealing with the Prime gaming launcher, which I do not,
is a piece of shit. Look, all I'm saying about Fallout is the best of the post-Bethesda Fallout games is New Vegas, followed by 3. 4 is honestly kind of mid. Really, my problem with the Bethesda-made Fallout games is that they're too busy trying to do permanently stuck in a war-torn alternate 60s, when in Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas, the world has kind of moved on. Which is kind of annoying.
Well...
And also, the plot to Fallout 3 is legitimately just fucking bad. Dead ass.
Well, like, if they were to do something with Fallout 3, what Fallout 3 and New Vegas would need are remakes. But, I mean, upgrading...
Honestly, I don't think New Vegas needs a remake. I don't think New Vegas needs a remake.
New Vegas needs a sequel. All the pieces are in place.
What Fallout needs is anybody but anybody but Bethesda making a Fallout game. That's what Fallout needs.
A New Vegas sequel.
It doesn't even have to be New Vegas. It doesn't have to be New Vegas. It could be. It doesn't even have to be in Obsidian. It just has to not be Bethesda. Put that shit in Atlanta. Let's rock. You know, like
by Rockstar Games.
No, I would need that out this century. I would need it out this century.
No. I don't want to take 5 minutes to get into my car because I have to check the mirrors and fucking.
I don't want the
radio.
game to be 7 terabytes because there's a whole ass entire island, half of a map that is unaccessible. Red Dead. That's part of the reason why Red Dead's fucking huge. File size is huge. There's a whole ass area that you can't access in game.
What's it there for?
I'm willing to bet that was an area that they made for a Red Dead Online expansion that never came out because it didn't make money like Grand Theft Auto Online did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That shit goes well. You would just be hog tying people.
I highly recommend the Fallout show to anybody with Prime Video. It's one of the best adaptation. Like, we're just in good adaptation timeline right now. So this sticks with the trend of like Gran Turismo, Twisted Metal, Last of Us. It's like Castlevania, but it's the first like non-Netflix, non-PlayStation one that's been good lately. So.
Mm-hmm.
And all 9 episodes are out. I think they're about an hour each. So I watched the first one and the first half of the second one, and good,
Cool.
I'm about to run that.
And so that's a great primer because you got like a week, and it's more passive to be able to watch the show, and then in a week because Fanatical already had it for like $10. You get like the whole Fallout series on Steam, and then them becoming Steam Deck compatible like officially next week. That's gonna just set yourself up for success there.
Yeah, but I'm also not going to ignore the biggest problem with New Vegas, which is the fact that like hopefully they fixed the stability issues because
it's
no game I ever played.
It's getting a stability pass over. Like, that's one of the things.
I feel like that happens all the time with that fucking game, and it still crashes like a motherfucker.
I don't think it'll crash anywhere near as bad within the parameters of a Steam Deck. Because the Steam Deck's pretty good about not crashing.
I don't know. We're dealing with a game that Obsidian only had like 7-8 months to make, and they didn't get. And also, I'm still pissed for them that Bethesda did not give them their rating bonus because the PS3 version was under by 2 points.
Well, now they're all owned by Microsoft.
The irony of it all.
Okay. Madrid, Chris, either y'all got one more thing?
No.
Chris is like, I'm just trying to go back to Persona.
I hear it in the background.
Taunting me.
I got one more floor and then I'm on the border floor, so. Dating
when
sometime.
The white man's crossing the shadows.
All right.
There's that one song. It's like it's like check the pronouns, check the pronouns, check the pronouns. Like I'm like, what are y'all saying?
I forgot. What song is that? You literally said, are they talking about a white man? And then like asked me to look out for it. And I heard it and I was like, oh, God damn it. I can't unhear it now.
They play it at school sometimes, or I don't know, different spots.
All right. Well, until next time, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton6 with 2 X's. Chris, where can people find you?
You can find me up in the Discord.
Madrid.
You can find me at X_Spain on IG.
All right. And Jalen?
Squid Bishop on the internet.
All right. This has been a No It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. Until next time, keep it cheesy.